Hello and welcome to episode 2 of March Mammal Madness in 2025. We got a bit of a long one for you today. We have the rest of round 1, and we're going to be starting round 2 of the people we covered in the first episode. Not going to keep it too long for you. Got a lot of stuff to get over today, so just make sure you leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you at the end. We start this episode off with the Thor holds there going against the Olympic Marmot, and I thought I was bugging for a second because when you walk in that arena, it sounds like it's an away game for the deer. But hey, once he's good in one seed, he disappoints the crowd and gets the job done. Thor's moving on. Then we have the Eastern Gray Kangaroo going against the Gelada, and man, when I tell you this had like championship atmosphere, it was crazy. I thought we skipped to April, but Eastern Gray is coming in with a lot of pressure, being a lineup from the 2021 champion, and everyone had their eyes on it. And what do? You run from a dingo because it enters the arena, and you lose. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Go home. Get some rest. You're not him.
The Paca takes on the greater mouse deer, and the Paca wins easily. The fig eating back goes against the Cody, and my Nepto baby's a winner. Nah, but this man's insane. That bro got 8. Bandicoot versus Aardvark was an absolute snooze fest, but hey, the Aardvark won. Sun Bear versus the Hedgehog, and hey, props to the Hedgehog for making the smart move of actually just leaving the fight. Do y'all remember what I said about the Snake's win condition? Snake can get a jump on him, he'd win. And that's exactly what happened. How do you get ambushed in your own home in the wild? For the rest of this video, can everyone I voted for just like lock in, please? Because y'all been selling. And to round things out, the Flying Squirrel goes against the Kulo. And yeah, bro learned what a wild card was sweet. Shifting gears now, we have the Polar Bear versus the Eurasian Water Shrew, and the Polar Bear is going to waste no time, and he's going to come out strong with a dub. That's our predicted champion, ladies and gentlemen. Give him his trophy. If you thought the Quokka had aura, you haven't seen nothing yet. The Tasmanian Devil literally just snarls and growls at his opponent until he leaves. Tasmanian Devil's moving on. The Tapir won. I'm not gonna lie, we really need to close these battlefields, because why is a jackal walking in and eating the moon rat? That's just messed up, man. Buffalo moves on. We got the Ribbon Seal versus the Tam, and the Tam was really doing his best to put up a fight here, but he kind of lost where he was at on the battlefield, and he fell off a cliff and fell into the water and froze. The Ribbon Seal is gonna move on. I ain't gonna lie, bro, this one's kind of messed up. The Narwhal is going to poke away the ice from where the spotted skunk was standing, making him run away from the fight. The Narwhal moves on. Funny little dude, ain't he? The Mountain Zebra really is the example of using your size to your advantage, but not only for a fight, but for any other means, and he's really just gonna run him off the block. Zebra wins this one. In an embarrassing effort, the Zorilla will lose to the Wild Yak. Zero upsets this round for this side of the bracket, and them big boys saying size matters as we have some 1,000-pound differences.
They should never say more life meet the ground.
Shifting gears now to the Only Ones division, the 8X found itself stacked up against the Spotted Neck Otter, who got a little hungry during the match. So the 8X just used that to his advantage and made it move its food somewhere else, and they took the win. The main wolf faces off against the Picari, and the Picari wins. That chill guy aura didn't work this week. He made that man run away. The Puma moves on. The injury gets into it with the Saiga, and after quite a scuffle, the injury ends up leaving, and the Saiga takes the victory. Shifting gears now to the other side of the bracket with the Roots and Relics, the Tortoise will lose to these two tag team champions, and they'll move on. The Seal does the impossible through the pressure, through the odds. He withstands the pressure, he stays in his zone, and he beats the Co. What a match. The Alligator Gar lurks its way into the win. Congrats. And these two were absolutely going at it. The Tatara versus the Frilled Shark. They were going bite for bite, jaw for jaw, but the Tatara realized it's a fight it's not winning, and it'll get away, leaving the Frilled Shark with the W. GG's Tatara, we respect you, bro. Man, what a night we had just unfold right in front of us. We got a good bit of predictions to go through, so I'm gonna try to get this all in one take, speed it out for you. Tuxedo style, we don't need to discuss because I got them all right. And if you want to know who I think's gonna win, go peep episode 0. Yeah, so we don't have to go through that. We're gonna start with the only ones. We got the Adex versus the Picari, and I'm gonna take the Adex on this one. I think it's gonna pass the Picari. Then we have the Puma versus the Saiga, and I got the Puma winning that one. Then we have Ginkgo facing off against the Seal. I'm going to take the Seal. I'm never going to bet on a plant. You're never going to catch me doing that. I don't care what seed it is. And you got Gar versus the Shark. And we already had this matchup lined up. And I took the Gar. And I'm going to stick with my guns here. Here comes the big one for tonight. Same and different. Got to definitely zoom in on this one. So we got the Deer going against the Gelada. Give me the Deer. Packers facing off against the Cody. I'll take the Cody. Aardvark versus the Sun Bear. Give me the Sun Bear. And then we got the Snake versus the Kulugo. I'm actually going to take the Snake on this one for the upset. But that's going to wrap up everything here in the studio today. If this video felt a little bit different, guess what? Because I'm on a new editing now. Off of iMovie, now we're on CapCut. But yeah, it's going to wrap up everything here. If you enjoyed what you saw, you made it to the end, give your boy a like and subscribe. And leave a comment below on what you think's going to happen or anything you want to talk about, really. I'll see you next time. Peace.